Well, good morning. Today I want to show you a program that I'm using for meditation that I think is pretty darn fantastic. Tripp. And it is a trip, mood on demand. Now I'm actually sitting in my studio / spare bedroom, leaning back in my comfortable computer chair. Often I do this in my living room, in a recliner. And Tripp is designed to help you practice mindfulness, deep breathing, relaxation. And there's two versions. What you're seeing here is the Oculus Quest 2 native processor version. Again, for those who don't know, the Quest 2 is a virtual reality headset sponsored by Facebook, owned by Facebook, controlled by Facebook. But what I like about it is it works two ways. You have an internal, souped-up, essentially cell phone processor that does really well rendering graphics or video, or you can plug it in with a cable. And you don't have to get their $90, $80 special cable. You can actually just buy, like I did, a $23 cable that's USB 3 connected to your computer. And the graphics become much more rich. However, that means you need a PC gaming computer. And so I want to keep this simple. The aim of my Quest 2 videos, or any virtual reality videos I do in the future, is to convince people who are mature that this is not technology designed for young people and you just can't understand it. It's easy to use. So, when I start my day off, I like to start with focus. The focus experience is designed to stimulate your attention and make you more mindfully aware in the present moment. This reflection will help you to listen to that inner voice that guides you toward the best choices for you and your life. Now that sounds very esoteric, but I work in an industry where people are frantic every day. It is Black Friday every day for a certain virus test kit. And the fear, the pure driven fear, sometimes makes me not behave well. I get impatient. So the focus really helps me when I go to work to get through all this short staffing, the daily stresses of work. Whatever you're doing, you'll have your own stresses, and I have found that focus really helps. Calm is designed at night for night use, or at least that's how they talk about it, to better prepare for sleep. And it really is calming. There's been a couple of times when I've done these exercises, and I've literally fallen asleep in the chair. Composer, which they say is beta, is actually my favorite because you make up, you design your own custom what you want to do. What is your goal? Down here are much more options, and this thing changes all the time, by the way, in terms of new material. So let me start off with Composer. I want to do Focus. And you choose what kind of area you want to be in. For me, let's choose, psychedelic. And you can hover your pointer, as you can see, and change the surroundings. Again, the PC version is more complex, richly detailed, but the basic Quest 2, all by itself for $300, which is the one I have, really does a great job, and you don't need a PC. You do need a wireless connection, But almost everybody has that in their house these days, don't they? Tell you what, let's do nature. We'll go under the sea. Now, what do I want to do today? See all these categories? Let's choose gratitude. Let's choose compassion. But each of these is a different, experience. Let me try compassion. And it will generate the experience on the fly. Now, I personally chose the female voice. There you can choose male or female. I prefer a calm woman talking to me rather than a man, because that's my pride. Oh, how do I feel? Well, I don't feel great right now because I have to go to work in an hour. So I'm going to just choose this. How do I feel? Well, I'm sort of relaxed. I'm sort of calm. That's good enough for now. You can skip these. And I want the guidance. As you can see, you can choose absolute quiet, a little bit of talking, but I want the guidance.
Welcome to Tripp. The experience you're about to have is designed to help you be mindfully aware in the present moment.
I'm not sure what nature this is, actually.
Today's reflection will help you to use compassion to increase your own happiness.
Okay.
Breathe with me.
And I'm breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Time your breath with the flow. Connect with your breath, slowly breathing in and out. When you feel relaxed, look into the light, and we'll let the next phase of our journey begin.
I used to think this breathwork thing was silly. I no longer think that. I found my blood pressure dropped 20 points within just a couple minutes of doing this. Now let's look into the light.
As you float through this space, feel the tension leaving your body.
I'm in a swivel chair.
Now let's play a short game designed to focus your attention and generate a feeling of flow.
Okay.
Notice how you control the flight of the figures in front of you.
I'm just moving my head very slightly.
Use the movement of your head to touch the spinning coins. We'll move on when you have finished this task. Now let's add some obstacles for you to avoid. Again, find and touch the spinning coins placed in between the obstacles to move to the next level. Your goal is to find rewards in the gaps.
You see it there.
If you can learn to play in a calm and relaxed state, you can face many of life's challenges in a calm and relaxed state. The spaces between the objects are like the space between thoughts. In the gaps, you find peace.
This reminds me of...
If your mind wanders, bring your attention to the experience unfolding around you. When you feel love toward another, you want them to be happy, safe, and free from suffering. Compassion is not only vital for a healthy and just world around you, it is also a path to better health and stronger relationships. In this space of awareness, open your heart to the people in your life with the thought, may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be free from suffering.
You can see what they call this program Tripp. This kaleidoscope reminds me of the toys I had when I was a child. And you would spin it around and see those patterns. Look through the little tube. And they give you, look at that, pictures of beloved animals. And they turn as I turn my head. Now again, if you do the PC version, the graphics are richer. But to me, this works. And the experience is short. You're not committing to getting dressed in pants or appropriate
Let
clothing.
us close with a slow, tranquil breath in 3 parts. Breathe in, hold it, exhale slowly. Today, find ways to practice compassion. It will not only help others, but will transform your own life and increase your happiness.
Now, the reason I do these, the little survey, you can skip it, is the creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. Well, now see how quick that was, and I didn't have to get dressed in, especially loose clothing or female in yoga pants and drive somewhere and look a certain way. I'm doing this in the privacy of my own home, and it was pretty quick. So I really love this program, and I use it almost daily. But I want to show you some other features real quick. Let's try meditate. I'll just show you what these are. We're not actually going to do them. These are actually all 360 videos in high resolution that look beautiful on the Quest, because the processor has more than enough power to render videos in high resolution, and it's extremely peaceful. These are, I almost think I'm not recommending this, but I wonder if these were designed for people who are actually doing ayahuasca or a psychedelic for spiritual purposes, because these are highly geometric. Well, here, I'll show you one real quick, just to start it. Avoiding the void. Okay, I want to avoid that void. Ah. The effect of these videos is a little mesmerizing, especially if you let your mind go, empty your thoughts, and let yourself become absorbed. Oh, yeah, okay. And these are about 5-6 minutes long. So far, the company behind Tripp has not charged anything extra for the continually added on experiences, which I appreciate. Wow, what's down there? I am surrounded. Let's just turn around. You definitely want to be seated. Any kind of motion sickness and virtual reality, you're prone to it. You don't want to be standing up looking at this. Ringo Starr comes to mind. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Let's go back. So you get an idea of what that is, and there's dozens of these things with that trippy music. But since I'm showing you, let's do this escape. So you can go to different places, and there's no, well, here, I'll show you. Let's go to Australia. So they use 360 cameras. There, the video popped in. I'm on wireless, using my Wi-Fi, which is not especially fast. Oh, what's that? And you can just sit here and relax in nature. Behind this waterfall in Australia. Or there's one I really liked. It was that I have done. Let's go to this beach. It was a beach in the video will snap into focus in a moment. There we go. I'm using the built-in headphones to the Quest. You can get their own deluxe ones, wireless ones that my brother gave me. Or you can put on your own headphones with a microphone, external headphone jack. I found the sound to be more than adequate. But imagine sitting there drinking morning coffee. And you just look out at the beach. Well, we could explore this program a long time, but I highly recommend Tripp, which is extremely reasonable in price. I think it was $14.99 at the time I bought it. As you can see, there's a lot you can do with Tripp. Start your day off right by getting yourself focused. And when you come home, try not to turn on Fox or MSNBC or CNN, but use the calm feature and let the contentions of the day slip away.